ScientificVoice.com.
Okay, students, today we are going to discuss some important questions. Okay, these are not MCQs, these are the questions which are helpful for the board exams. Okay, board in the sense it can be IP, intermediate public examinations, it can be applicable for CBSE also. Okay, many people after applying for the mains and NEET, and they forgot to how to write the answer. Even though they know the answer, they forgot to write in explanatory way. Okay, so for that point of view only, I have started some questions related to board also, and these are very scoring questions. Okay, scoring questions, because after going through the previous examination questions only, I have selected these questions. Okay, so first question, and what words are important, that also I am going to tell you here. Okay, so these are the questions, and there is a surprise. So try to be available till last, and all questions how to presentation you should learn in the board exams. Okay, so let us see. N2O and CO2 have same rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion of CO2 and N2O is same under same conditions of temperature and pressure. What, why? That is the question. Okay, so in my view, sometimes it is easy to crack the IIT when compared to board, because in IIT or NEET you will have the options in front of you. Here nothing is in front of you, and you should be able to explain with the proper wordings. Okay, so here explanation how you should do. First of all, you should calculate the molecular mass. Okay, nitrogen 4 into 2 18 28 plus 16. How much you will get? 44. Okay, and CO2 carbon mass is 12 plus 32. Here also 44. Okay, so like this, even though you know, you should write it. Understood? Then what you will write as molecular mass of both gases same. Okay, and rate of diffusion inversely proportional to square root of molecular mass. So rate of uh, rate of diffusion. So rate of diffusion of both both N2O and CO2. CO2 is same. Simply what you wanted to convey, molecular mass is same and rate of diffusion depends on the molecular mass. So the rate of diffusion will be same. Okay. So this is the answer to the first question. Now next question, out of NH3 and N2, which one will have greater value of A and which one will have greater value of B? Here A and B are van der Waals parameter and why. With reason you have to explain. Okay. In the entrance you need not to write the reason. Sometimes you may expect from the options, but there is no choice here. Okay. So here actually A directly proportional to intermolecular forces. You have to write it in explanatory form. Don't use directly proportional sign. Okay. Intermolecular forces. Okay. So if intermolecular forces of attraction is more, then A will be more. Okay. And ammonia have hydrogen bonding. Okay. Ammonia have hydrogen bonding. Nitrogen have van der Waals bond. Nitrogen have van der Waals bond. Okay. Therefore, hydrogen bond is stronger. Hydrogen bond stronger than van der Waals bond. Okay, van der Waals bond. Therefore, what happens? Hydrogen bond is more stronger. Therefore, A for the NH3. A for the NH3 greater than A for N2. I think this explanation you will be able to give in a continuous sequence of words. Okay. Now let us see about the B part. B is directly proportional to van der Waal parameter B, directly proportional to size. Okay. And size of ammonia. It is tetrahedral in shape, whereas nitrogen is only linear. So size of ammonia is more than the nitrogen. Therefore, B for ammonia is greater than B for nitrogen. Okay. This is the second part and second answer. Along with the reason I have explained, I think this is more than sufficient. Okay. Next question, why falling liquid drops takes spherical shape? Okay. When you drop something, it will immediately take spherical shape. Why it is? Okay. So answer is, it is in the liquid state. Okay. So for a given volume, that means for 1 ml, for 10 ml, for a given volume, surface area, for a given volume, surface area is minimum. Surface area is minimum for spherical shape. Okay, if it takes which shape? Spherical shape, surface area is minimum. So therefore, surface area minimum results in less surface tension, therefore more stable. Less surface tension means more stable. Okay, so this is what the answer. Okay, I think it is sufficient now. So this type, through these questions, I wanted to intimate this type of question. The same question may not repeat, but people are lacking. People are lacking the guidance how to present themselves in the examinations. If we conduct the entrance examination, people are able to write the answer very properly, but the same students are not able to write the answers when it is given in the form of the board exam. Okay, so we will continue with some more questions if you like this video. Okay, are you ready to like this video? If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe this channel. Okay, so if you subscribe, then you will get intimation. This channel is not only for board exam, it is for MSET, it is for mains, it is for IIT, it is for advance also. All things about the chemistry, you will get it here, and also you will get the information about various exams. Okay. So shall we continue? That depends on the number of views and likes to this video.